17. Glad to have you along and welcome to my Let's Play of RimWorld. What have I been doing with myself for the past couple of weeks? Because, well, my last video I think was uploaded on the 23rd of December. Well, it was on holidays. Basically, this is the first year in about 5 or 6 years where I've had kind of any amount of time over the holidays off. I'm usually working. I used to work overtime over the holidays to get a little bit of extra money and stuff like that. But, hey, got a new job this year, and, well, they're a little bit more generous with their benefits and stuff. So I actually had time to take the holidays off, which was unusual for me. Looking back at it now, I kind of wish that I did a few more videos before I went off on holidays, which I had more of kind of a backlog. Because looking at the channel over the course of the holidays, I saw that I was still getting subscribers and the channel was growing, which was a little bit surprising to me. So, looking back and looking at how the channel has grown, I'm going to have to make a conscious effort to try and keep content flowing, because I do enjoy operating this channel. I do enjoy making these videos, and I'm glad there are people out there who enjoy watching them as well, such as they are. So anyway, starting off with some RimWorld. You may be wondering why I'm starting with RimWorld and not my usual Let's Play of Stellaris. Well, I thought I'd kind of ease back into the Let's Play mode. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done one of these, so I thought I'd go with probably one of my lesser watched series, looking at the numbers. And, it's kind of like riding a bicycle. I want to get a little bit of practice before I go into my main series. So anyway, a friendly AI from your past named Charlene Whitestone has sent you a message. He reveals he has a starship hidden on this planet and sends you its world coordinates. If you travel to this ship, Charlene will take you off this RimWorld to the stars. Okay, I have never seen this pop up before. As I mentioned in the previous videos, the last time I played was like June or July of 2016. It's now January 2017, so there have been quite a few updates since then. So this is new to me. I wonder if this is actually going to end the game. I kind of hope not, but let's take a look. Jump to location. So where is this starship, this world that this guy's promising us? So I just clicked on it. So it is there, and we are... Is this us? I've never seen this view before. This is who? Thawick. Yeah, this is really new to me. So where are we? I forget where we landed, because we basically chose a random site. Is there anything to distinguish us from the rest of these colonies? Journey destination. I wonder if I should actually do this, because this could pretty much end the game. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for it, and if this actually does end the game, I'm going to reload a previous save and start from there, because I really don't want to end the game at this point. How do I... Okay. Go back to world, I guess? How did I see that form caravan thingy? That's from there. Okay. Okay, so apparently you can now form caravans to go to different places. So, if I hit this guy, can I make him go somewhere? Forming caravans. You can form a caravan to send a group of people traveling across the planet. In the world tab, select your home base and click on the Form Caravan button. Okay, so this must be my home base. Or not. Thawick. Zoda Plains. Where is my home base? They need to have a home base button here, because otherwise, pretty confusing. Okay, that one's purple. This one's blue. Is that us? DCAC, that is us. Form caravan. Okay, let's take a couple people. We'll take Dicker, and it's gonna take the dog with him. And that's it. I'm just going to send one person, because I'm not sure how this is going to end up. So, items. See what kind of items he can give us. Again, this is completely new to me, this Swarm Caravan thing. So, he's going to take some... let's see. He's going to take some food with him. So, yeah, let's give him all the simple meals. He's got 4 days worth. I'm not sure how much he needs. Let's give him a couple things of medicine. Apparently, he can take a marble chunk now. And yeah, let's give him some berries. I think the berries have a pretty good shelf life. Let's see if we can give him 5 days worth of food. 5 days, 5.1 days. There we go. Perfect. Config. I can send which direction I'm going to make him exit. I'm not sure how that's going to help. So hit accept. Okay, and so how do I make them travel there? Or is that where they will automatically travel? I'm not sure. So anyway, Dicker is going to dick off into the world. I know that's not his actual name. Again, pronunciation. Some of these names, not my forte. Anyway, how are things going with the colony? We have 800 stone, 20 med kits. We have 41 components, 8. So we do have quite a bit of food. We're going to have to cook up some more food because Dicker, well, he just took the food, so he's going to go off. Now, unfortunately, this is the guy who has the incendiary launcher, which is kind of overpowered to have at this point in the game, I think. But anyway, he's going to be traveling off. It's almost like we're playing that Fallout Android game, sending people out into the wastelands to see what will happen. Hopefully something good. I don't know. This guy may take off in the spaceship that apparently this AI has, and that will be it. So we'll see. You're going to learn with me if you haven't played RimWorld before, and if you have played RimWorld before, you're probably going, man, that was some stupid thing that you just did, Durinde. And looking back, I'm, a couple episodes from now, I'm probably going to agree with you. Anyway, so Thomas cooking up some food. We have 2 colonists idle. Karis doesn't have anything to do. Karis, why don't you have anything to do? You can mine. You can do a bunch of stuff, Karis. So I'm going to make you do everything that you can. And who is the other person? Karis and Pablo. Pablo, he's the guy who doesn't like women, right? He's a vet, but he dislikes women. I kind of wonder about that. He's a vet, yet he dislikes women. Get what I'm saying there? Anyway, we'll see what happens. He enjoys medicine and animals and mining. So anyway, let's see. No, I don't need the world. I don't need to save the game or anything. Dicker, how you doing? You are ready to exit the map? Okay. So what's my plans? Okay, so we do have bedrooms for everyone. That's awesome. We've kind of expanded. The caravan is ready. Okay. They await orders on the world map. So I guess they got to go to the world map. And we want you to go there. How do I get you to do that? So I select you like that. Oh, I can get you to settle a new area. That's neat. Okay, so I just right-clicked. It's going to take him 2 seasons to actually get there. He's only got 5 days of food. So, what to do here? Okay, this is kind of like a village. Can we go here? Stock up on food. Let's visit Garcia. I want to say Garcia. So it's 8 days away. No, that's a little bit too far. 5 days of food is nothing. Maybe that's how they balance this out. They move that place very far away, so you're not just going to take off. 7 days, still too far. Visit 5 days and 18 hours. Okay, you should be fine for that. You have 5.1 days worth of food. You should be able to make it. So, I guess that's it. All right. I guess that's where he's going. I'll check back on the world menu in a little bit, just to make sure that he is actually moving there. So we now have 3 colonists idle, so we're going to have to do something about that. We can do a little bit of steel mining up here. So, how do I do that again? Sign work. Detect orders. Okay, so let's mine out this area. I'm probably going to fill some of this stuff in just to make it all nice and more aesthetically pleasing at some point. But we won't do that for now. So, I mean, we're doing... How's food now? Have we cooked up any new meals? Yes, we're back up to 10 simple meals. We do have meat. We do have our freezer working in fine order. Everybody has a bedroom. That's awesome. Actually, Karis, I'm going to reassign you here. Set owner, Karis. That way people, you're not going to be exposed to the elements if we get attacked or anything like that. And speaking of which, I've been talking about this for a few videos, actually. I really need to set up some sort of defensive terrain. And actually, what I should do, I should reinforce this because a little bit later in the game, I think we're going to have people who are going to try to burn through that wall with grenades and stuff like that. So let's see, order structure. We do have some stone blocks now, right? Sandstone? Sandstone? Okay, let's try sandstone. Not enough. Okay, what about marble? Not enough. Okay, Parker is making us blocks. What kind of blocks are you making us? You're making us marble chunks. Okay, so we're going to have a marble wall. I just want to kind of reinforce this area so people can't easily mine into the base. You know, just to make it a little bit rougher on them. And, okay, so how's food? I keep on checking. I'm really paranoid about food because, well, you can run out fairly easily. How's Dicker doing? Dicker, okay, he's been moving for 1.7. Okay, he does have like a little kind of, what's this thing? That's new. Oh, there's an actual friendly village there. Okay, neat. Yeah, all the kind of movement stuff, that's, well, world movements, that's all new to me. Before, you could just, well, you could start up your colony and have people visit you, and that's about it. What kind of pants are these? Yorkie skin, okay. Almost look like gold pants, something from the 1980s, something that MC Hammer would wear. Okay. You know, MC Hammer had his own cartoon, Hammerman, for a while. And all I remember about that is the theme song. Something about magical shoes, and the shoes began to groove. The 90s were a weird time. I think that was nice. It might have been late 80s. That, and there was also a cartoon called The All-Stars. I think it was on about the same time. And it had all kind of the major sports heroes at the time. And they would go out and they would help kids in need, stuff like that. I think Gretzky and Jordan, and I think Bo Jackson was one of the characters on that. I'm not 100% sure on it. The whole Bo knows thing. Okay, anyway. Enough about reminiscing about the 1980s, and speaking of reinforcement, I should probably kind of reinforce up here as well. I've never actually done this before, but from previous experience, you know, and I'm just taking a few extra precautions that probably wouldn't normally take, but I have had people try to mine into my base before, so I'll do my best to prevent that if I can. Also, I'm going to make a bit of a defensive blockade here. Try to funnel any potential aggressors kind of into this area, so my guys will have a couple of defensive areas that they can hide behind and take pot shots at them. And also, might be a good idea to have a turret. Haven't had any turrets yet, so it's going to be under security. Deadfall trap. We probably don't have the technology for it yet. In previous versions, you could pretty much build the turrets right off the bat, but it doesn't look like it's the case in this version. So, we're going to have to start our research then. So, that means we have to go to furniture? No. Production. Oop. Pablo failed while constructing a marble wall. How do you fail at building a wall? You just kind of build up your bricks. I don't know. Let's build a simple research bench, and let's stick it here. Okay. I suppose you can fail at building a wall. I mean, masons, and I'm not talking about the secret organization that controls the world behind the scenes. I'm talking about the actual people who are like brick masons and stuff like that. I mean, they have a trade for a reason. It's skilled labor. You have to know what you're doing. Okay, so they're building up the wall there. We're building a wall and we're making the colonists pay for it. So everything else seems to be good. So yeah, we're getting this. We'll have this research bench. We still have a Thomas, my friend Thomas. Why don't you ever do anything? Production. We want to look at your jobs, right? Your work. You can help build. You can handle. You can smith. You can tailor. You can craft. You can research. You can also no, you can't art. You can also dance if you want to, and you can leave your friends behind. Okay, so they're building up kind of this defensive wall. That's good. We're probably going to need some more marble for that. Let's mine out a little bit. Marble here. Orders. It's been so long since I played this, it's going to take me a little while to get back into this mine. Here we go. Is this marble? Can't tell, can I? Looks like marble. Let's mine out this area. Still have some more steel here as well, so we'll go for that. Pablo and Thomas are sleeping. That's good, and I believe everyone has a weapon. Well, Thomas doesn't because he's pretty much useless. But is he pretty? I think Thomas is my pretty nurse. He is pretty, but he's also physically dull. And of course, it's been sent Dicker out on this grand quest with my best weapon. Yeah, so it's going to take him 5 days to actually get anywhere. So yeah, let's speed things up a bit now because I kind of got things kind of settled, kind of set up for the next little while, so I don't mind speeding things up. Karis, what were you doing? I think he was playing horseshoes for a bit. Hey, that's the first thing you do, you know, when you set up a colony and a host. Beavers! Hungry beavers! Oh, isn't that Boomalope? Boom Rat? No, these are all the beavers here. They're gonna kill all our trees, so I gotta try to take them out. Now there is a cougar down here. I mean, I could kind of see if the cougar will take care of these guys for me. It's also dangerous to send my guys out there to hunt them because the cougar might decide that my colonists are a better snack than the beavers. But I would like to have some wood to build some stuff at some point, so might be better to try to take these guys out sooner rather than later. So we'll do that. Dicker, he's out exploring the world. See if the cougar actually attacks any of these. Maybe. Maybe. I guess he's not hungry enough yet. Attack the boom rat. That would be great. Oh, yeah, there he goes. I'm going to steal your corpse. That's kind of crazy. It's like, oh yeah, that cougar just mauled that beaver to death. Let's take the corpse. Because that's not going to end terribly for us. Okay. So everybody's busy. Oh, we need a research project. Okay. Pause research. Oh, and this is new. I haven't seen this kind of layout for research before. Okay. They have a research tree now. What's a passive cooler? Double Strand Brewing. Pemmican drug production. Carpet making. Because, you know, you have to figure out how to make carpet. Auto doors, hydroponics, IEDs, smithing, carpet making. You know, I make turrets. That's what I want to do. I guess smithing is my thingy that I gotta research. So apparently I already have stone cutting and complex clothing. Because that's what we do. We can mine and we can make awesome beaver skin pants. Can't build a turret though. Everything's going with the hunt. They seem to be going okay. There's a dead boar down here. It's fresh. I'll take it. Karis is still terrible with the pistol. I don't think her gun skill is that bad though, is it? Or shooting. It's at 8, which is professional. So she should be really good at handling that pistol, but doesn't seem so. Parker just one shot at that beaver. Parker is awesome. Unlike Thomas. Thomas, we got problems, Thomas. You know it. I know it. I should have sent Thomas out on the expedition. He might be pretty and physically dull. Probably our most expendable as well. Okay, so yes, we've started research. Nobody's researching though, because we got other stuff to do. Nobody is idle, which is the most important thing. How's everybody's cooking skill? Can we make anything more complex yet? I think we need to Cooking skill of 8. That's at 5. Whoops. We don't want to look at Dicker. About Parker. Cooking is at 2. Carries is at 4. And Pablo can't cook. Pablo is, yeah, he's the kind of a toast guy. Get a piece of bread, stick it in the toaster. That's about the most he can do. Can't even peel a carrot. It's terrible, actually. So we got some frozen food. We got some cloth. That's good. We got a nice bit of rice built up, which is good. Rice doesn't generally go bad very quickly. Harvest. Man, I went to the grocery store the other day, and the amount of rice that you can buy, just like plain rice, kind of crazy. You can buy like big old kilogram bags of rice. I like rice well enough, but I couldn't imagine liking it that much to eat that much rice, or to buy that much rice in one go. I suppose it doesn't hurt. I mean, unless you keep it like a wet, I don't know, place where it can go moldy. It's not like it's going to go bad or anything. Anyway, it's good for, I mean, if you're, if the finances aren't doing all that great, I mean, rice is pretty spectacular. I did eat a lot of rice in college, I do have to say that. So it's kind of a college food. Maybe that's why I'm a little bit adverse to it now. Same thing with Kraft Dinner. I ate so much Kraft Dinner while I was in college. I kind of look at a box of Kraft Dinner and I go, ah. And that's how you tell I'm Canadian, because I am saying Kraft Dinner and not macaroni and cheese. Kraft Dinner is kind of the name brand of macaroni and cheese up here that I think most Canadian kids probably grew up with. And then, of course, you get like the generic no-name, hey, it's a Thrumbo. They're super dangerous. Probably going to stay away for now. How's the beaver cult going? Let's have a look. I think we've taken out most of the beavers. Okay, the cougar's got some deer and stuff that he can feast on, so that's good. How's Dicker doing? Dicker, oh, he's moving. He's making his way down. This is a hex space grid too, which is kind of neat. Very hexcellent. There's your pun for this video. Hexcellent. Okay, Thrumbo is just kind of hanging out. Can I tame him? Okay. 2.5% chance of attacking us. I like those odds. I like those odds. Colonists. Okay, so nobody is idle. That's good. And the way that guy is building this, that means, okay, they won't be able to get in and actually build anything there. That's fine. That's fine. Hopefully this isn't going to be our vent for the Death Star, kind of our weak point. Anyway. Thrumbo's just kind of hanging out, sleeping. Hopefully we can tame him. They'll probably be our vets. Thomas? Thomas, can you actually make yourself useful? No. So we're looking for the animal skill. 2, 5, 7, and 5. Carrots. Probably going to be our best bet for taming the Thrumbo. And if we tame it, I mean, we can use it as kind of a defensive thing. We can sick it on whoever decides to attack us. I have managed to successfully tame one before. Of course, not in this particular video series, but it has been done. Can we harvest any more rice? The answer to that is yes. So we will do that. Probably going to need some more wood soon. So let's put in order to chop some more. And can we pick any more berries? Again, going to want to have like a little bit of a buffer on how much food I have for the winter. And Taylor Bench, what are you doing? Do we have any bills set up for you yet? No, we don't. We're going to need parkas for the winter. So we want you to make... so we have 4 people. We'll say do until you have 5. Okay. Awesome. I think we're doing okay. We do have a heat wave, though. It's 43 degrees indoors, and that's pretty damn hot, actually. And it's hot outdoors as well. So I may have to get a cooler, and not our freezer, just kind of something to regulate the heat so it's at like about 20. Alright. Where's the best spot to put this? Okay. Maybe, okay, orders. Maybe if I make like a little vent. Maybe for here. I don't know. This is probably the wrong way to do this. My intentions are to... We want to mine this spot as well. Make kind of like a little vent spot here. We have a solar flare. That means our electronics aren't going to work. That's not great. We might have some people going down with heat stroke, stripping off their pants, running around in the nude. Hey, that's part of the game. Yeah, Forbidding Doors, home area. Dicker's still gone. Did he bring the dog with him after? I think he did. Where's our Thrumbo, actually? It's a 38-year-old Thrumbo. It's time for him to move out. Strike it in the world. Okay, so they have... Okay, so now I want to build orders. So we want power. No, we don't want power. We want temperature, right? We want a cooler... So we want you to go like that. We want you to make it cool indoors. Now, we do want... Should be close enough to power that, I think. Conduit. Colonist needs rescue. What up? Karis, heat stroke, I guess. 58 degrees. Oh my god. Okay, Karis is reserved by Thomas. Thomas is like, Karis, I'm going to save you. Nobody's going to help me. I am coming for you. Thomas is finally making himself useful. There you go. Here comes Thomas. How do you feel, Thomas? You're extremely hot? Well, you are good looking, so, you know, Thomas is kind of our Ryan Gosling, I think, except less useful. Karis, so you're dropping in there, okay. Hopefully it becomes dark soon and things kind of cool down a little bit. I hear mining. Why do I hear mining? Who's mining? Pablo. Pablo's cutting down a tree. Is that what I'm hearing? That's kind of a metallic sounding tree. I don't know about that tree. Parker! Parker's going to build our cooler here, try to make things a little bit more bearable for our colonists. Grab some components, Parker. Get to work. There you go. No. You decided instead to carve out a marble block. Okay. Pablo. Maybe Pablo's going to do this for us. No, Pablo's going to feed Karens. Good on you, Pablo. You may dislike women, but, you know, when it comes to helping out the colony, you set aside your differences. You go and help out. Good for you. So, Pablo. Okay. Of course, we still don't have any power. We do want you to, yeah, target temperature 21 degrees. That's kind of a nice room temperature, so we'll go for that. How's Dicker doing? Dicker's still a few ways away. Hair meat has rotted away in storage. Where? Oh, it's this stuff. It's going to spoil in less than a day unless we get power back. Severe illness. That's not good. Things were going so well. Do you have heat stroke? I guess you have heat stroke. You have an awful bedroom as well. And it's 40 degrees in here now. Okay, so this is bringing down the temperature. It's 32, which is still enough to get you sweating. But it's coming down. 29, 28. Like in here, 33. I'm hoping like the kind of temperature surrounding it's going to bring this stuff down as well. Oh, Karis can now walk. That's good. Go pick up your gun, Karis. And you're going to do some cooking. Okay, solar flare is over, which is great. That means our electronics work. And, ooh, Pablo is resting. Okay. I've never seen them lay down in this little box before, so that's it. Cargo pods. What do we got? What do we got? We got gold. And that's kind of like the least useful thing that we could get right now, because we're kind of doing the basic survival thing. It's like, hey, if you're dropped into the middle of the Canadian Rockies and and you're completely naked and you don't have any tools or anything, and then someone drops a case of $50 bills on you, it's like, well, and that's kind of great, but unless I have something to burn these bills with, I'm not going to keep warm. So, it's all about priorities. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Anyone remember that? I remember doing that in college and possibly high school as well. You need shelter and food first, then you build your way up the hierarchy of needs. Was it Maslow? I think it was Maslow. Anyway, we'll continue our construction of our colony, and we're going to wait to see what happens when Dicker reaches that first village. He's going to have a ways to go. I don't know if he can trade anything to get more food. He may have to come home. Severe illness. Parker, you ain't doing great. Pablo, how warm is it in here now? 45 degrees. It's 31 down here, which isn't great. We're on the 9th day of summer. We're not that far to the end of summer. I'm hoping that these guys don't die of heat stroke, though. That would be a setback. How far are you now, Dicker? You have 0.8 days of food, so you should almost be there. Under lack range weapon. Karis, go pick up your gun. There you go. Excellent. Go have a sleep. And Thomas has gone to sleep as well. Okay. All right. So things not terrifically great so far this episode, but we're kind of plugging away. I'm gonna haul it. This is marble, right? Yes. We do want as much marble as possible because that's what we're building our walls with, giving everything kind of a Romanesque quality, building everything out of marble. Did watch that over the holidays, that Rome thing on Netflix, kind of a docudrama. They have Sean Bean kind of narrating what's on the go with the Roman Empire during the days of Commodus. And yeah, I found that pretty good. I think it was like 6 parts or something like that. And I am a sucker for a good documentary. So yeah, if you're a fan of kind of like the old Roman thing, especially if you watch the old Gladiator movie of Russell Crowe, you can see it was very much inspired by the events of Emperor Commodus and how he kind of I don't know if he brought about the fall of the Roman Empire single-handedly, but things weren't exactly terrific under his reign, especially since his dad was like this super dude who, wrote all sorts of philosophical treatises and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not a historian, but I do like checking out historical dramas and stuff like that. And also, I did enjoy the old Spartacus series that was on. What was it, Stars? It came on Netflix after, that's how I saw it. And yeah, that was pretty good. Unfortunate about the main character, the guy who actually played Spartacus in like the first season actually passed away from brain cancer or something like that, so they had to replace him. Very sad actually, because it was a really good series. Heat wave's over, good. Thomas failed while constructing marble, okay. How's Dicker doing? Have you made it yet, Dicker? You're almost there. Another 9 hours. I believe in you, Dicker. Nobody's idle, which is kind of the main thing. Don't want anyone to be idle. Okay. Parker, what are you doing? You're meditating. That's neat. Taking some time for self-reflection. Moving into your inner self. I don't know what I'm talking about. Is it mindfulness? Is that kind of the big word now for kind of doing self-reflection and breathing and stuff like that to try to sculpt yourself into a better person? I don't know. Anyway, how's food? Food, we have... Why aren't meals? Okay, meals are actually calculated down here. Okay, somebody got sick at some point. We're not doing great for meat right now. So let's see if we can change that. We do have a wild boar here. We're going to hunt you. Oh! Okay, Caravan 1 has arrived. We can trade. Alright, we're going to sell the monkey. Alright, and we need food. That's what we need. Warm meat, cobra flesh. We could buy a servant, except we don't have enough silver. Buy all sorts of stuff. Psychoed leaves. That's interesting. Smoke leaf joint. Herbal medicine might be good. I was kind of seeing if I was going to get that guy like down to that. Oh, there's a relationship down to that ship or whatever. But I don't think that's going to happen. We could get ourselves a friendly boom rat. I don't know if we want to do that. They don't have any simple meals or anything, do they? I guess not. We could give them a psychic foil helmet. You know, nothing like wearing a... How come, like, these guys are... You know, they have... You know, they don't have any prepared meals. They got leather. They got steel. They got some jade and some wood and stuff. And they got some spears. And for some reason, they also have decided to make a helmet out of tinfoil. It's kind of suspicious. I just wanted food, actually. But... Again, they don't have any prepared meals for this guy to take. Could take warg meat, I suppose. Take some beer. I'll give you a couple things of beer. Pemmican? I don't think pemmican can go bad. And we're just going to get this kind of even out. We now have a day's worth of food. And we came with 5 days worth. This isn't probably going to work out for us. Okay, so we'll accept the deal. Dicker? Can we get you to go somewhere else? Dicker's probably going to die starvation. Yeah, okay. Things that you learn while playing RimWorld. Okay, can you make it back to AC/DC, or DC/AC in this case? Okay. Let's head back to the main colony. And looking at time, I think going to end things off there. I was just kind of curious to see how that colony or that caravan mechanism worked out. So anyway, if you enjoyed what you saw here today, think about liking the video. Think about subscribing to the channel. And we will see you next time as Durinde plays RimWorld. Have a great day.